Hello friends. My name is Lawrence. I was asked by my colleague, Walter, to present his field research. I hope you can forgive some of my speech impediments, but I will do my best to make this presentation brief and informative. The university is made up of 53 departments that are classified into 8 colleges. The Department of Education, or officially known as the Eugene T. Moore School of Education, is nestled underneath the College of Health, Education, and Human Development. You can also find the School of Nursing, the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management, and the Department of Health Sciences. The question of how a department fits in a particular college is complicated and one that needs clear explanation. It is understandable why the Department of Public Health Sciences is in the same category as School of Nursing. But what relationship does the School of Education and Parks and Recreation share with the Health Sciences? Oddly, the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management offers a concentration entitled Therapeutic Recreation, in which they state, is a treatment, education, and recreation service to help people with illnesses, disabilities, and other conditions to enhance their health, functional abilities, independence, and quality of life. Hence, they do have some affiliation with the health culture. So what does the School of Education have to do with health? Perhaps one could argue that the educational degrees of science can lead to the teaching of the health profession. Or maybe that education promotes health, but those declarations are a stretch. Why not place the School of Education underneath the College of Architecture, Arts, and Humanities? They do, after all, offer degrees in English, language, communication studies. Essentially, areas that could potentially belong to the education department. Perhaps it is due to the math concentration that differentiates the School of Education from the College of Architecture, Arts and Humanities. However, is not math used in architecture? To complicate matters even further, why not relocate the Department of Parks and Recreation to the College of Agriculture, Forestry and Life Sciences? And what on earth is the Department of Packaging Science doing in that college? Thus our only explanation is that perhaps the School of Education practices some sort of managerial rhetoric. You can't educate people if you can't manage them, just like nursing students, as well as those in the parks and recreation, must learn to manage other people. Essentially, all of these programs must develop some social skill to interact from one being to another. But how is that any different from any other college? Must not every college learn to manage people, or just ideas in general? Must not all colleges and departments learn to interact amongst themselves? How do they share ideas with the other if without some type of managerial skill? Are they all not practicing some form of rhetoric? I leave you with that thought, my friends. Have a good evening.